So I've been receiving so many requests regarding my gears. What gears do I use to produce cinematic videos? If you go to a little bit background, I used to design and produce film gears and used to sell different parts of the world like about 10, 12 years ago. And then I spent a few years how to take and learn how to take the dynamic shots and put that experience into my film designs. Yeah, pretty much I produce my own film gears and grips, especially from jigs, cranes, sliders, handheld grips to produce my cinematic videos. Today I'm going to reveal my basic setup with Panasonic GH4 and Samyang lenses and some of the rigs that I have designed, and you will see the effort what I place before starting any production to get my desired look, cinema look style picture or motion picture in my videos. And I have more upcoming very interesting videos about my cinematography and the process of film production, and also discussion, stories, and so many things. And if you like the video, if you do, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to turn on the notification for my upcoming regular videos. Hope you will enjoy the stay and hope you will like the video. Thank you very much. All right, we are going to start with Lumix GH4. Look at the beauty. This is one beautiful machine, a recording machine, a shooting machine. This is a lot about GH4 I want to talk about when the time comes. There's so many things we can I want to share with you. Right. The configuration that I used to, apply to have my cinematic shots. This is Micro Four Third mirrorless camera. There you go. Right. I never use autofocus things. I always use manual focus, my own configurations, my own settings. I will cover one video talk about all about GH4 maybe in the future, but this is a beautiful piece of machine. Right, there you go. I use speed booster. This is for EF mount speed booster. To have a better light. Right, this is a speed booster to use full frame sensor lenses, full frame camera lenses. I use EF mount here and here. Now this one is Samyang 85 T1.5 lens. This is a cinema lens, one of the beautiful piece of glass. So the minimum focal length is 1.1 meter, which is like 3 feet something inches. Right here, let me show you. This is T1.5. Okay, you can see the blades, make a beautiful bokeh. I think this is 8 blades, 9 elements in 10 groups. Yes. But when I use the speed booster, when I use this guy with this one, it's even create a better light. It gets a better light in the lens to get more beautiful picture. So for this one, because this one is a micro four third mount, so what will happen, this one will go with this. Okay. Yeah, so snapped. So this one is right, it's like that. So then it will go, then it will go with GH4. Okay, here, and yeah, here is a better focus. Now this one is connected with Ef85 E mount, EF mount, 85 T 1.5. Now, I mean, look at the beautiful lens, beautiful piece of glass. Isn't it so beautiful? Right. So the next one is this one. This little guy is 12 mm T 2.8 lens. This is micro four third mount itself. The reason is, the first reason is EF mount, they are pretty expensive. The new lenses, they are very expensive on the ultra wide angle. So this one is inexpensive lens and with a beautiful picture quality, and also it's following the same streamline, the same generation, same race, Samyang. This is ultra wide angle. And this is a very, very beautiful lens, and I love it very much for the wide angle shots. Sometimes you have to shoot in a very tight area that you need to cover a lot, and sometimes when you are shooting interior, then you use this lens. And also when you are shooting outside, outdoor, to show the extreme depth of field, then you have use this lens following your vision. And look at this. This is fully opened. I think here the aperture is fully open. It's fully closed. Yeah, T 2.8 to T 2.22. Right. Now this one is EF 70 to 200 mm. Let me put it this way. 70 to 200 mm. Right. This is a beautiful piece of glass by Canon, and this is 2.8. Look at the size, and it has 8 blades, creates a beautiful bokeh. And this is obviously expensive lens and very heavy. I don't like to use zoom lenses unless this is a very important into the the script. There is no any choice, then we can use it. But mostly I stay with the fixed focal length with the maximum aperture lenses. So far I'm using Samyang. I've been using Canon. Right now it's recording on Canon 5D Mark IV, and it's been recording on 1080p standard format of HD. And I use Canon products. I use cameras from Canon for almost 10 years, almost more than 10 years. Then for the videography, I started to go for Panasonic, and I simply love it. Canon products are way expensive, very expensive, but they also create beautiful, the Asylum was shot on Canon 6D at the time, and it won the Best Feature of the Year award 2015. Can you imagine that? How beautiful it is. Then if we talk about the sound, I'm recording right now with Zoom H6. Right. This has 4 channels, and actually every channel has a separate track. So if you are using 2 microphones, so each microphone has its own track, a separate track. Then the mixing becomes very handy. And it needs a phantom power. It has a mixers, and there are so many things that I can cover in later videos. And the configuration, what configuration I use, is a very tricky to get a crispy sound from my videos. I've been doing ADR a lot before. Now I have stopped it because I discovered new techniques to get a crispy sound. And this is attached with a power bank. Right, here you go. Right. And then here's a matte box. Right, matte box is that important, just like camera without lens. And lens without matte box has no any meaning, especially when we are shooting in a very critical light situation. This guy control light. It has 2 frames to use ND filters, and I have already one ND filter installed. So one slot is here, Another slot is this one for this frame. So this one is for the rods, I think 9mm rod, and it has one grip for some custom design purposes, and it has this rubber ring to avoid to let go the light inside. So yeah, so matte box is very important we use in the filmmaking. The follow focus. Follow focus, let me get close. Follow focus is very important when we are using very tight shots, or when we are explaining our vision to the audience, where we want our audience to, pay attention. Sometimes we have 3 focus points, sometimes 2, sometimes 1 focus point. So the follow focus plays a very important role in filmmaking. Right. So for the focus points, there is a one lock. One lock is here. For example, yeah. For example, you have one object on specific distance, another object is almost here. You lock this one. So when you do it, the first is here locked, another is here. Yeah, because we have another guy here. If you can see, yes. So it is locking it here, another one is here. So we have 1 and 2 locks. Right. So that's how we use the follow focus. And then we have external monitor. External monitor is as important as a viewfinder to make sure the framing is good, the focus is accurate. Let me put it here, about something here. So this is HD monitor. It has different functions. I don't have the battery here yet, but I can cover another video explaining about the usage of the monitor. And when we are using the monitor, we have monitor grip. This is the monitor grip. Okay, one here, and this part is here. You see this one, right here, right, and about here, and lock it. Right. So this one is for right, and this one is to adjust the position. Right, the monitor. Right, this is a viewfinder. and these are the rods for the mat box. Right. So pretty much, and this is the time to assemble it. And of course, there comes the tripod head. Right.